Okay, so this should be kind of a first ever. I'm going to actually record, and this is a training video. I'm going to record exactly how I install a site, and hopefully I'll be able to do it in under 30 minutes. So here, just a second. Okay, so I've got my little stopwatch down here, and what we'll do is we'll just get that started as soon as I'm ready to go. But I'm going to show you each step that's necessary to launch a brand new website from nothing. So pay attention. This is going to move real fast. Of course, you can go back through and watch this video over and over again. So let's hit start. 1 second, 2, 3, with the time counting down. Our goal is to have a new website launched. Now today, the website we're going to launch is, let's see, where is, okay, here we go. Okay, there we go. We're going to copy link address. We're going to launch thinkindependence.com. And as of right now, thinkindependence.com is parked at GoDaddy. So what we have at this moment in time is we have the hosting in place, we have the name registered, and nothing else. The name registration happened at GoDaddy, and the web hosting is through ByetHost. So let's go over to the emails from the client, and to log into GoDaddy, we need this, and let's just see if it works. Yeah, I'll log out here. And meanwhile, while we're waiting for that to catch up, let's come over here and we'll log in, copy. You know what we got to do? Here, let's put these all, for now, on the same window. Okay. So now this doesn't look quite right. Oh wait, no, that's what we want. We want the customer login number, so I'm going to copy that. And that's what we want here. And then we want the password, and that's what we want here. We click go. And we're logged in. Now, the other thing is, once we come back to now let's log in over here. So this is securesignup.net/portal, and this is the login for ByetHost. So ByetHost and securesignup.net are the same thing. Okay, so we come over here, and this is a bit hard to find, but it's right down here, client login. Click that, and then it's using the wrong one. So this was the auctioneer for you. Login. Okay, so now we're logged in. So we're logged into GoDaddy, and we see our domain right here, Think Independence. We're logged into Secure Signup. So if you click on My Services, you'll see that right here for thinkindependence.com, we've got the yearly standard. If we click on this little button over here, and again, this isn't all real obvious, so that's too bad, but just follow along here. Remember what I'm doing. Click Login to cPanel. And what that does now, that opens it up in a new window. So you've still got this over here, and now you've got your cPanel set up. So the first thing we want to do is, nope, we don't want to edit DNS. We want to find our domain name servers. So let's see if there's a place in here that will tell me what my domain name servers are. Product details, affiliates, my emails. See if it's in here. Oh, new account information. Okay, and the person that was building this site should have sent this along to me because they got this email. Okay, so that's what we want. First of all, we come in here, click on Think Independence. And then we click, no, we don't need.
Ready to make great decisions, even cash, with your GoDaddy domains and related products and services? Then
Okay, so we come in here and we want name servers. So you see I click name servers here. And you say, I have specific name servers for my domains. So you paste that in, come back over here, paste this in, you click OK. And that's it. Now, one of the things I love about GoDaddy, and one of the reasons I stick with them for many of my domains, is that those updates are going to happen very fast. So that's it. Okay, let's go back to domains. Just double check and make sure it's got the right ones in there. Yep, okay. So cancel. All right, so now that we've done that, we come back over to our cPanel. So again, you can go back and watch this again, but the first thing we want to do, oh, by the way, this is our goal, and I did this to kind of help you see everything we need. So let's come over here and look at this. What you need, this is your home computer, or wherever you happen to be working. You need a web browser, you need the cPanel login credentials, you need the GoDaddy login credentials, and you need the domain name servers that are assigned by the host. And remember, that's what I just had to dig down and find right here. So normally those are sent out by email, and these were too, but you just make sure you have those before you start. So even with that, we're at 10 minutes right now. So then what's the actual process to do this? Well, you update GoDaddy with the DNS information. So remember, that's what we just, no, not there. There it is. That's what we just did here. So we changed our DNS. Then we go to cPanel and install WordPress. So let's go over to cPanel. And Fantastico Deluxe is this little blue happy face. And we click on WordPress. And we say New Installation. Think Independence. Leave this install directory blank, so it'll install in the root. Set that to whatever you want. And then, some GUI FUI. And then I always write it down to GUI FUI. And I can send it along to the client. And then, whatever you think their email address is going to be. And they can change this, right? Think Independence. And Think Independence. Now you click Install WordPress. Finish installation. And by golly, you're done. Okay, so now you install the plugins. Now let's just take a shot here and see if GoDaddy was actually fast enough. I click this, and by golly, they weren't. Okay, well, so the next time I went and refreshed, it was live. So it actually didn't take much time at all. Okay, so now we come over here. Remember, we log in. We have GUI FUI. I must have spelled it wrong. Okay, so now we're logged in. So the next thing we do is install plugins. And what do we want to install? We want to install Akismet, and the person running the site will need to go over to Akismet and get their own key for it. Now, the good news is that once you have your key, you can use it on as many of your own websites as you'd like. You don't need to download. Oh, well, do you? No. Let's see here. Free API keys, right? So you scroll down, you click on that, you put in your email address, you click register, and anyway, they walk you through the process. So first off, let me show you. Here we are in his new control panel. The first thing we're going to do is come into plugins, and you'll see Akismet is already there. So you would click activate, and it'll just show you how this works, and then it's going to show you a little complaint that, okay, good, it's almost ready. Enter your WordPress API key. Right, so you click on that, and then you just enter your key here. So the next thing I do, and I didn't actually put this in here, but what has happened is WordPress 2.9.2 has been installed, so I click Please Update Now to update to the latest WordPress 3, and you click Automatically Upgrade, and that actually does the whole thing for you. So anyway, it's all done. WordPress upgraded successfully. And now notice this, the look and feel when I click to the dashboard now has all changed. So we don't have that upgrade option anymore. So now we have a completely up-to-date installation of WordPress. Come over to plugins. I'm going to deactivate Akismet for now. But let me show you how to add these other plugins. So we've got Google XML Sitemaps. So you click Add New by Plugins, type Google XML Sitemaps in the search, and then it's this one by Arnie Brackold. So you just click Install Now, okay, and then you say Activate Plugin, and you go to the next one. So Akismet Audio Player. So let's go have a look at this one. Click Add New. Audio player. And sometimes if there are multiple audio players, I'll just hover over this and see who has the most ratings. Because if one has like a 5-star rating, but there aren't very many people that have rated it, then it's still not very reliable. Anyway, this this is the right one, I think. Yep, we'll stick with this one. So you click Install Now, Activate Plugin, and then you click Add New. And let's see what our next one is. Audio player, FV Flow Player. Oh yeah, I love FV Flow Player. So you just type in FV Flow Player, and you click Install Now, and OK. And you activate. And then Pretty Link. So again, you click that. And Pretty Link is for cloaking affiliate links. So install, that's the right one, Blair Williams. Install, okay. Activate. Opt-in Crusher. Oh yeah, that one's mine. So in this case, what you do is you click Add New, Upload, and then you choose the file that you want. And I happen to know where that is. Okay, so you click to the file and you click Install Now, and that actually uploads and installs it. And then you activate the plugin. Okay, then MemberWing X for membership websites. Now, MemberWing X is actually pretty versatile, so we're going to use it for this too. Anyway, so I clicked Add again. I clicked Upload here. And I'm going to browse to this file on my hard drive. So Daniel, My Documents, Downloads, MemberWing X. Oh, okay, got the wrong downloads folder. There's downloads again. MemberWing. You get the right version. Try to get the latest version. So I click install now. And some files take a little longer to upload. And then I click activate. Okay. So now I'm through all of the installation details. So I actually installed all of the software I needed, and you can even have a look. And now at this point, what I usually do is I control click on the Think Independence on this title up here, and that opens the website in its own in a new tab. A few things I noticed that they're already set up. If you come into settings, you go to Opt-in Crusher. You can say show when logged in, and you can see a little Opt-in Crusher already working. You got to go in and customize the message and set it up to work with your Aweber. Let's see. So we've got that installed. We've got the ability to embed Flash video or MP4 video, different things like that. XML sitemaps. I would normally, if there were some content, I would come and say, click here to build for the first time. But since there isn't any content on the site yet, there's no sense building that. But as soon as you click that and build it, it will automatically notify Google, Bing, Ask.com, and potentially Yahoo if you have it, if you have an application ID. So anyway, those are the things I would do. Okay, so now let's see what's next. Choose a theme. So now we come in here, and you can close some of these up. Click on Appearance. And that's going to pull up the themes, and right now there are really only two. There's this default theme, and then the new, what they're calling the 2010 theme, which is the default WordPress theme. Now it's replacing this little blue header. So once you've chosen your theme, come in and okay. So now you've got a good theme. It's beautiful, actually. Now, as far as search engine optimization goes, the actual theme is important, but probably not as crucial as the quality of the content and the keywords. So this theme is probably just as good as about any theme that you would like to install. Now, after you choose a theme, you want to build a logo. So let's see. Now, I'm pushing my luck here. Right now, we've just got Think Independence, but let's look at what I say to do for a logo. Dream up an image and search Stock Exchange. Oh, by the way, you notice we have a finished site. So we did it in 23 minutes, but let's see if we can even do this. Search stockexchange.hu, sxc.hu. Dream up an image and then search that. Choose a font, assemble in Inkscape, export as a ping. Okay. So I'm wondering if there might be silhouette. I've got some good silhouette pictures here. Let's see. Person jumping. There you go. So Think Independence. Okay, so let's come over here. Yeah, pretty liberal view there. Okay, so let's just click to view the whole file. All right. Okay, so I'm going to drag this off to my desktop. And so now I've got a copy of that on my desktop. And now I can close this. And let's go back over to Inkscape and say New. And then I'm going to drag this image from my desktop right onto this Inkscape program. And then I'm going to go up to Path, Trace Bitmap. See how that works. Okay, now I can delete this. And what I have here are vector images of what I just did. Control U. Oh, here we can close this. So now I'm trying to let's see, object to path. Try to ungroup it. Anyway, not always sure. Oh, okay, here. Why don't we try this? So it must have made them both one object. So I'm just going to use this, select all of those, delete that. Did I get the right one? Yeah, here, let's try this one. We'll just get rid of the one on the right then. So I select all those nodes, get rid of it, and then I hold Control while I scroll this down. Okay. And then I choose text and type think independence. Might as well left align. Make this just a tad larger. In fact, I'm going to make these separate lines so that I can let's see here. Try to move this up so you can see it all. Then I can get these as close on top of each other as I want. Control Shift A brings up my alignment, so now I can align those a little better. And let's say we go up to 144. Okay, we'll just resize this like that. And where are we? Oh, we're dangerously close to our 30 minutes. Okay, so let's just assume that that was good enough. That's what we're after. So I select these now, hit left align. Maybe make this just a tad bigger. And I'm holding Control while I scroll, and that keeps them proportional. Okay. Now, if there were a color scheme that you liked, well, you could, certainly use that. Okay, now you get the whole thing, group it together, and let's actually make this just a tad bigger. Okay. Control G to group, and now Control Shift E pulls up this export window. And you just choose the height that you think. Now, 150, and by the way, just open up a screen ruler if you want, and you can look and see about how tall 150 would be. And you can see that 150 would take up a lot of real estate. So I would say probably go between 90 and 100 high, and then just let this adjust itself, let the width adjust itself. Okay, so then browse to probably your desktop and give it a name. Think it's logo.png, and then click export. And now, we have a logo. So let's go back and look at our site. Manage theme. We've got header. So again, I'm just looking at, so background, header, editor. These are the options that are available for the WordPress theme. And these are the options as far as the background image, right? So you've got this background image here. But what we want to do is replace this Think Independence up here. So I thought there might be an option to upload a logo, but there's not. So let's go in here to the 2010 theme. So we clicked on editor, and let's go to header, and we're looking for where it says blog info, and then the site name or something along those lines. Yeah, blog info name right here. So, okay, so now that we know where that is, it's in header, it's right there. Let's go back. We want to click on our media library, click add new. And here we select our files. From our desktop, we go Think Independence logo. It uploads it, and that's it. So now you can, update any of this information that you'd like to. But that's it. Now, the great thing about this is after you've got that uploaded, you can click in here to get its URL. So I just clicked a few times in there, like triple clicked actually, to get that whole thing selected, and then I copied it. So now let's come back to our editor, header, and scroll down. Remember, we found where we wanted our image to be. So what we're going to do is let's just put in image tag src equals, and then paste in our name here, and click update file. What we pasted in was the link to the logo that we had created. Okay, so now you see what it's done. It's added that image in, but it still has the name of the site. So why don't we come down here and we'll delete the reference to the blog name, and we also want to add some style information. We want to say border equals none. Okay, so, and sometimes I have to fiddle around with that. It might not be none, it might be like 0px or something for 0 pixels. Okay, well there you have it. So now we've got a brand new website. We've uploaded our logo. Now, these next things I can't always do because the client has to have an account. But you want to go and set up a FeedBurner account. Oops, here, let's do this, feedburner.google.com, and you just have to use a Google account and go in and set up your feed, and then from your feed you'll be able to say edit feed details, and you'll see what your feed is. It's this feeds.feedburner.com and then this on the end, and it's .feedburner.com and Daniel Watrous. Right, and so that's what your feed will be. And after you've got your feed, then you will submit your, set up FeedBurner. Okay, so you want to set up FeedBurner. Then you need to come in and change your change your site so that it uses that new FeedBurner. Now there are a couple of ways to do it. Sometimes the theme will allow you to make that update. And if you come in here, you can see it doesn't look like there's a feed button anywhere. So you're going to have to add your feed button anyway. But another way to do it would be to come back into plugins and type in FeedBurner and see what comes up. And again, like 1 4-star rating isn't nearly as appealing as the 39 ratings here. So what you want to do is try to find one. I seem to remember that Feedsmith was the best one. It doesn't look like it's in the main directory. So, oops. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, okay, so just do a search to find out which one. And if this one has 39 ratings, redirects the main feed and optionally the comments to FeedBurner. So I would just click install now, click OK. Click Activate. And then go look in your settings, and you'll find something probably, well, somewhere you'll find, oh, there it is. So under plugins, they've added a little bit right here. It says FeedBurner configuration. And you'd come in and you'd just paste your feed. Remember that was the, feedburner.com/Daniel Watrous that I showed just a second ago. And then redirect my comments feed here. You could do that. I haven't actually found much use in that so far. Anyway, and then set whatever other options you'd like. Okay, so after you get FeedBurner set up, then you submit it to the feed aggregators, and then you add the site to Google Analytics. And again, that's something I can't do for my clients because they need to have Google Analytics for their own account. But what they do is they come here, and when they add a site, so let me just show you. If you come in here and you say, where is it? Add a website profile, and you add your site in and go through all of that. Well, then they're going to give you a snippet of code, and you can see the code here. It's kind of hard to get back to, but you just take this and you'd copy it, and then you'd come back and typically what you'd be able to do is just go into the options for your theme and paste it in there. But what you'd probably have to do in this theme is go to the footer and look for the closing body tag right here and just paste it in. Now the other option, again, just like with FeedBurner, right? You can come and modify the files manually, or you can just go and say add new, and then look for let's see, Google Analytics. And just find one that has a lot of ratings. See, 188 ratings, 36 ratings. Either of these would probably be great. And I would probably say, I'll install, let's see, Analytics JavaScript to each page on your web blog without making any changes to your template. Yeah, so I would probably say go with this one. Click OK. Activate. And again, go look for the settings page. There it is, Ultimate Google Analytics. And now what this is going to do is going to say, give me your UA number, right? And if you come back here, that's this number. In fact, from your analytics settings when you're looking at all your sites, it gives you those numbers right here. So you just copy, whichever one of those was the right one. You'd paste it in there, and then tell it to check for updates. Yeah, and do that. And then there's apparently an advanced configuration. And oh, good. So this will allow you to make adjustments so that it doesn't log analytics for you when you're logged in and so on. Okay, so with site analytics, you add it to the site. Then the rest is just add the initial posts and pages and take a rest. Go take a break. Because now, at this point, you can see your web server is all set up. It is actually serving pages. Here is your new website with a logo that took us, a couple of seconds to create. Some software here on the site to build your opt-in email list. Now, if you don't have Aweber, then this won't work right now. But I suspect that'll be coming soon. And you have officially reached your goal, and your website is now showing up in the browser. Okay, so now let's just look at a couple of quick things so that, I'll leave those for another video. That's it. So just under 40 minutes for an entirely configured site with Google Analytics, with the FeedBurner, and then it'll take you some time to submit to the feed aggregators, as soon as you build your XML sitemap the first time, that automatically submits out to the search engines, being in Google and Yahoo, and they'll start doing your things. And if I were to give a few bonus things here, I would say, do something like, so change that to 12. You want to submit to bookmarking sites. You want to, let's see. Oh well, I forgot. But these will of course come up on other things that I do, like WordPress Membership University, for example. But anyway, yeah, just start getting the word out. Build some links, and the more the merrier. And so just so you know, some of the ones that I would do delicious.com. I would submit it there. I would do dig.com. I would submit it there. I would do stumbleupon.com. Definitely submit it there. I would do mix.com. I would also do reddit.com. And and certainly you come back to each of these each time you submit something new to your website. And certainly follow the 30-day challenge program for all of this. But as it is, you now have a fully functional website that the search engines will shortly be aware of, and the rest is up to you to create good content and start getting lots and lots of backlinks. So that's that. Anyway, I hope you liked it, and go set up 1 million new sites now.